Hello everybody.
Hello guys.
This video is kind of an apology to all of our friends and folks that are following us. If you're new here, please bear with us. This is kind of an explanation as to why we haven't put as much stuff up on the internet as we normally do. We have not been traveling since we left Fort Yargo in Georgia. That was our last camping trip. We've come home. We had doctor's appointments. We had maintenance that had to be done on the rig and upgrades on this thing behind us, as well as a little car we tow. We realized while we were in Florida that we had no air conditioning. So having a little car in the summertime, and you're old and you love cool air, you hate hot air, that was something we had to fix. So that turned into a real pain.
Yeah. A real show.
A real show. Yeah, one of those shows. Anyway, when you own an old car, it's also hard to find parts for them. I am good at fixing things. I was a mechanic all my life. I can fix things fine. Just give you the parts and let me get at it. But getting back to the medical side of it, I don't know anything about. I just know what the doctors tell me. And sometimes, it just puts you in that kind of position where you're not real happy, you're not real patient. And you can explain what went on after Wilmington and with our getting back to our home doctor.
Well, I had tests done in Wilmington, which were inclusive, and then my family doctor, and then she referred me for other tests, which came back with the same conclusions, and we ended up having to have some other follow-ups. Long story short, it took us about 5 or 6 weeks to get all of those appointments and tests done. But the good news is that I got good news. So that's feeling very blessed.
Yeah, the C word popped up once or twice, and we won't talk about that because it's kind of like you talk about bad things, they crop up. So there was some suspicions, but hey, everything's cool. Got to go back for further tests later on, probably 3-4 months down the line. But yeah, everything's fine. Now we got to worry about me and my splotches. Enough about us. Just want to. This video is just to apologize to people. Hey, we all have a life. We're getting old. We're breaking down. We're falling apart. Not only our vehicles, but us. And I think sometimes I can't keep up with how fast I'm falling apart, let alone our old antique car. So, yeah, in this state of Virginia, you have to inspect cars. They run them through. Well, found 1 or 2 things on the cars. Anyway, brakes. I found out we needed to have some work done on our air conditioning. All the stuff I did myself. This big beast behind us just a day or so ago went into a shop. Luckily, a new shop has just opened in our area. Really super people. Jake's, thumbs up. Anyway, the thing passed with flying colors, but that's not because we have not done a bunch of work on it. So this video is just to let you guys know that we have things planned and we are getting out. We are tired of being at home. The weather's nice and we just got to hit the road. So anyway,
we're ready.
We're ready. And I will walk around real quick here in a second and show you some of the upgrades that we've done on the rig. But just want to let you guys know, thanks for all the new subscribers. Hey, we love it. We really appreciate it. We hope to have more. Hey, we're moving and we're growing. So let me move on to some of the upgrades. Thank you,
Right.
guys.
Thanks, guys.
Well, folks, one of our upgrades, and you probably, if you followed us, you know, you've seen the video. If not, go back and watch it. We have put a WeBoost Wi-Fi, actually cell signal booster on our rig, and we hope it's going to help us with our cell signal so we can get stuff up on the internet, be able maybe even to have a live feed from campgrounds, which is something we've never done. Going to be a little technology there I'm going to have to figure out. But anyway, that was one of the things. Also, when we go to campgrounds, we have when we pull our sewer hose out, we have to pull a great big box out that I store it in. Raise the lid here. It's that box back there. It's got all of our sewer stuff in it. Well, when we go, when we're leaving the campgrounds that did not have sewer hookups, we have to go and empty our black tank. I have to, when I'm sitting at the dump station, I have to pull all this stuff out to get to our sewer hoses. Well, that's gotten to be a real pain, especially if it's on a busy weekend and there's a lot of people around. It looks kind of cluttered when I have stuff all piled up while I'm trying to get to the box. Well, decided to get a smaller hose, shorter hose, and I bought it online. I think it was eTrailer. I bought a tube and mounted it behind the bumper. Hope you can see it down in there. Mounted it. That holds a spare sewer hose that I can now pull out quickly, dump what I need to dump, and we can be on our way. So that's a big improvement, I hope. And like I said, it'll stop me from having to pull that big box out every time. So that's one of our upgrades. Also, one of our upgrades, I redid some wiring to our refrigerator. And I now run a direct line from the inverter straight to our refrigerator so that we can run the refrigerator going down the highway. We had been running it on LP, and this was not wired. This was wired to shore power and to the generator. And I thought, hey, I need to change this. So it's now wired to our inverter and will run off solar panels, plus it'll run off the alternator in the motorhome as we go down the road. The alternator also charges our house batteries. So now we did away with I thought it was kind of unsafe to have fire inside the refrigerator, the burner working here while we were driving. Didn't care much for it. I'm deadly afraid of fire. As you can see, I have a smoke alarm, and this little box here, you can't really see the front of it, but that is actually a halon, automatic halon system that will, it mixes two chemicals. When it gets hot and senses anything, it will mix the chemicals and explode, has two little ears that put out the chemical. So I have always been worried. Most of these old rigs, that's one of the biggest issues, is the control box and just the way they're made, they overheat. So anyway, now with the electricity, I feel a whole lot safer. So I've marked it inverter, and anyway, when we're off the inverter and we're just on shore power, I can move to this connection down here. I split this socket, so this is actually shore power and this is our inverter. So anyway, I hope that it was a fairly easy thing to do, and just run a direct line to our inverter, which is underneath our bed. So, yeah, that was one of the updates. And we have driven this thing several times. We hate to do it at night, and it has had the worst headlights. So I upgraded the headlights now with high intensity halogen, which I made sure are adjusted. I know a lot of people hate to meet the cars and trucks, especially the big old jacked up trucks, with big headlights that are just blinding you. Also, I put the headlights in new housings, so they're good and clean. The others were foggy, and they really look nice. Just got them all in right before our state inspection. Like I said, state of Virginia, you have to take your rig in every year, and they check it from top to bottom to make sure brakes and everything are fine. And we've got brand new tires, so we felt pretty secure that everything was going to be all right. So that was one of our upgrades. The little car over here, poor thing. I'll show you some pictures that I took while I had it apart. The whole front end comes off this thing to work on it, and I found I had a bad cooling fan. The air conditioning control relay bank was burnt out. I was lucky that this thing didn't overheat. Right now it's filthy due to pollen. We have pollen issue here in Virginia now for a while. But anyway, the whole front end had to come off. While I was at it, I pulled the wheels so I could get to things better. Realized the brakes were, the brake rotors and all had worn. They had gotten hot in different times. And so I went ahead and put brakes all the way around on the thing. So this poor thing has been under the knife, so to speak, for quite a while. And trying to get, like I said, trying to get parts for it is not real easy. It is a 2003, so it's one of our almost antique vehicles here. Our rig is a 2005, so it's getting old too. But I keep them as well maintained as possible. So, guys, let me turn the camera around here. I also took some video, a little short little piece of video. Let me turn the camera around here. There we go. A little short video of our pollinators. Some butterflies as well as some bees going nuts over with our azaleas. So it's not all gloom and doom. We got some pretty stuff for you guys to watch. So y'all stay there and watch the upcoming piece of video.